Welcome back to my channel. I'm Yvette, and if you're oldie but goodie, thank you so much for tuning in to another video. If this is your first time tuning into one of my videos, make sure you hit that like button and you hit that subscribe button. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which will show up somewhere in this area, maybe down here, maybe up here. Anyways, it's gonna show up somewhere on the screen, so make sure that you follow me on Instagram and Twitter so that you can stay up to date on all the great giveaways and all the great things that I'm doing in my life. With that being said, if you watch this channel, you know that I am obsessed with Amazon. I love Amazon, I'm just obsessed with it. I am obsessed with Amazon. I realized that on Amazon you can buy things like wigs, weaves, and bundles of hair. Now, if you watch my how I'm gonna grow my hair in 6 months, how I'm gonna grow my hair 6 inches by December video, you'll know that I'm gonna try to keep my hair in some type of braided style until December. With that being said, after December, I would like to go back to wearing my wigs and weaves. Mainly wigs. I haven't worn weaves in about, besides braids, I haven't worn weaves in about maybe 5 years. So I definitely want to go back to wearing my wigs as a protective style because one, I can take them off and then I can have my real hair and it can breathe and I can braid my hair. I can do a lot of different things under the wigs with my hair to keep my hair protected. With that being said, I wanted to buy some bundles off of Amazon so that I can get some wigs made. So I can get some wigs made especially for me. Either I can make them or I can get some wigs made that are specially designed for me. Now there's a particular wig that I used to buy that had a kind of Bantu knot Afro texture, had a Bantu knot texture, and they stopped selling that wig. And so I wanted to buy some bundles of hair from Amazon that resembled that hair and that wig, so then I can get a wig made for myself that looked like that wig that I used to buy that I love so much. I decided that I was going to go with a company called Aisi Beauty, A-I-S-I, Beauty. And I will say that this is the packaging that came in, and the bag did break, but I got 3 bundles of this hair. So I got 3 bundles of this hair, and I got all the bundles in 12 inches. So all the bundles are the exact same length. So this is the hair. The bag broke on this one because of the quality of the bag. It just kind of broke open. So this one is already open, so this is the one that I'm going to show you. So this is the particular hair right here, and the hair is very soft. It is a lot shorter than what I expected it to be. I did expect it to be longer than this. I know this may be 12 inches, but I was thinking 12 inches with the curly, but they actually count the inches when it's straight. This hair retails for $68.42 for 3 bundles of it. Oh, I'm sorry, I got a 12, 12, 14, and it's $68.42 for 3 bundles of it. So let's go ahead and open this hair. I'm going to open this hair very carefully, but because the hair is curled, I don't want this rubber band that they have, on the bundle to cause any frizz with the hair. I can tell you right now that the rubber band is getting tangled in the hair as I'm trying to take it out. I might have to break it. I might not have to break it because I'm not strong enough to do that. Alright, so this rubber band definitely got knotted into, it was 2 rubber bands, but I don't know how they put it on, but it was just difficult to get those rubber bands off. So this is the hair. It's very soft. I'm going to bring it close so you all can see it. It's very soft, and it's in this curl pattern that really reminds me of Bantu knots. It truly reminds me of Bantu knots. So I'm going to go ahead and measure the length of this bundle. So I'm just measuring the length of this bundle. I'm going to measure half of it, and then I'm going to multiply it by 2. So the length of this bundle is about 90. When I measured half of it, it was 45, and I multiplied by 2, that's going to give me 90. And I'm going to go ahead and measure the hair curling. so that you all can see how long the hair is when it's curly. When this hair is curly, and this is a 12-inch, this is a 12-inch, I guess, straighten. But when this hair is curly, it is about 4 inches long. So in its curly state, it's about 4 inches long. In its stretch state, now this is supposed to be 12 inches, because I got a 12, 12, and a 14. In its stretch state, this hair is not 12 inches. This hair is, oh, I'm sorry. The very tip of it is 12 inches. It's exactly 12 inches. So the hair is 12 inches in its stretch state. See if I could wrap this back up so that it goes back to its curly. That's actually good to see. It kind of came unfrizzed, so I'm seeing if I can wrap it back up and it goes back to its curly state. And it looks like it is not. It looks like it's actually not going back to its curly state. Wait a minute, let's see. Because I had to stretch it to see how long it was. Yeah, it's kind of going back. So I guess once you lose this curl pattern, maybe you would have to actually go through and physically recurl it with some curlers. But so far, I actually really like this hair. I really like this hair. It looks like cute little Bantu knots. I can see breaking it apart so it can make a nice, pretty hairstyle. And as it gets older, I can see breaking it apart more and more and then maybe recurling it. So far, I really like this hair. It's very soft. Let's look at the width. This is a double width. So it is a double width, and you'll see even the hair is pretty, a nice thickness all the way up to the top. So yeah, this is going to be very pretty. You take it apart, it's going to be very pretty. Some of the hair has already gotten, let's see. Okay, so I just pulled it apart and the hair just, that's how it just automatically went there. So if you want to keep that tight curl pattern that was there, I'm not seeing really how you're going to be able to do it. Because all I did was pull the hair apart from, it was like doubled over in the packaging, and I pulled the hair apart and it's already looking like this. But if you like really big hair, then this is going to be the hair for you. So if you're really into really big hair, this is the hair for you. When I pulled it apart, that's how it ended up looking. And I didn't pull the curls apart. I want to clarify. I didn't pull the curls apart. I literally just pulled, they had it like rolled up, and I literally just unrolled it, and that's how the curls ended up looking. But I like it. I think that's very pretty. I like that. I like that a lot. I know I'm definitely going to wear this hair. I like it a lot. But so far, I noticed at the bottom right here, it's a little frizzy. But I think that could be well, let me show you again. It's a little frizzy right here. But I think that can be fixed with, you know, just curling it and maybe moisturizing it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this hair, so far, I give it an 8. I really, really like the curl pattern in this hair. This curl pattern is really pretty. Even when it goes from being tightly curled to that looser curl pattern that we see right here, I like both of them. I like the tight curls and I like the looser curl pattern. The hair is really soft. There's no chemical smell to it or anything. And this hair is Brazilian hair. So this is Brazilian hair. Now it doesn't say whether it's untreated or treated, but this is Brazilian hair. So I really like this hair. And you get 3 bundles of this for $68.42 if you do the same length that I did. And I did a 12, a 12, and a 14. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that was informative to you. Make sure that you check out some of my other videos, and I'll see y'all later.